Week ender. This Metcon will be a lovely cap to your week of training and allow you to totally have earned your rest and recovery the rest of the weekend. So, structure, we are bookending this workout with a lot of monostructural work. So 1 mile run at the start and the end. And if for whatever reason you can't run, running is what I prefer, but if you can't, then we have either a 2K row at the start or end, 2K ski at the start or end, or a 2.5 mile bike, echo or assault bike at the start or end. If you have a Schwinn bike, maybe a little bit longer just to meet that stimulus, maybe go up to 3 miles. So in the meat of that sandwich, we have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 of barbell thrusters and chest to bar pull-ups. The weight for barbell thrusters is a little bit heavier than the standard, so it's at 115 and 85 rather than the standard 95-65. If you have a barbell but you don't have a pull-up bar, then I want you to do sumo deadlift high pulls instead of the chest to bar or chin over the bar or jumping chest to bar pull-ups. If you don't have a barbell at all, then you will still do that monostructural work at the start and end, so the mile run or the other options. And then in the middle, you will do odd object thrusters and odd object sumo deadlift high pulls like I went over in the specific warm-up for you minimal equipment people, who I love. Keep rocking out. That's awesome. The one unique thing for you guys is if your weight's pretty light, for the minimal equipment, for whatever your odd object is, if you just have one dumbbell and it's not that heavy, consider doing, instead of 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, consider doing 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 instead. Not as a punishment, but just for you to meet the stimulus. Want 20, 30, it might even be a little bit more than 30 minutes, depending on where you're at with your mile run. So I'll go over the movement standards, and then if I think of anything else, I'll go over it. Okay, so got the bar here. I'm going to keep mine empty. Yours should have at least some weight on it if that's safe and good for you. Or if you're really beat up from the week but you still want to work out, you can do an empty bar. That's fine. So I could start from the ground. I could go into a full squat clean and then do the thrusters from there. I can also clean it up and then do thrusters from here. Okay? So hip crease below the knee, and then full knee, hip, shoulder, elbow, range of motion, lockout at the top to complete the rep. Okay, so 10 of those, and then 10 chest to bar pull-ups. Chest to bar means that you're hitting the bar between your nipple and your collarbone, somewhere in there, and it's a definite contact. Okay. If you don't have high volume chest to bars and or your hands are beat up, you can do chin over the bar, but I hope it's still somewhat high volume on that too. I don't quite want you to be doing singles the whole time if those singles take you a long time. If you have fast singles and they're just chin over the bar, that's fine, go for it. Otherwise, what we'll do is jumping chest to bar. And for you jumping folk, sometimes I notice when you're training in the gym at least, you start hitting your chest to the bar and then you stop hitting your chest to the bar, but you keep doing the movement because you want it done with and to move to the next movement. If you don't hit your chest to the bar, don't keep going. Wait till you can hit your chest to the bar again, okay? So that extra pull really adds up, just to be explicitly clear. So I start down here with my elbows fully locked out. I can, but I don't have to. I can come forward, back, and then jump, but I definitely make contact. I make an impression on my chest with the bar hitting it. Okay, so 10 of those, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, all the way down to 1. Of course, Don't forget, you started the workout with the mile run, 2K row or ski, or 2.5 mile assault or echo, or 3 mile Schwinn bike. And you'll finish after you do the last rep of the thrusters or the pull-ups. You will then finish with that same distance. For those of you without all the equipment, so without a barbell and without a pull-up bar, you will still do that monostructural work. Whoop. Lost you guys. How are the stall mats there? Texture, I bet, right? So I had that brute ball earlier. Let's pretend like you had just some odd heavy object. I saw someone put up that they did today's devil press with 20-pound melt. That was awesome to see and hear about. So let's say you have this for your thruster. You'll do, and it'd say it's really light, so you'll do that 20-18, 16 rep scheme. So you'll clean it up. So 1, 2, 3, and so on and so on. And then for the sumos, 1, 2, and all the way to 20 if it's lighter, just to 10 if it's heavy, and then you'll go back to the thrusters and back to that. Again, bookended with that monostructural work. Enjoy today's workout.